Alright, guys, today we're talking about the size of life. So let's start from the DNA. They are the genetic instructions for life. The hemoglobin. It's called hemoglobin. But I don't know why people usually say hemoglobin. So a protein in red blood cells that transports oxygen to the body's organs and tissues. It's 6 nanometers tall. Ribosome. Molecular machine that synthesizes protein, the building blocks of life. And there are over 10 million in every human cell. Meaning in one, like in a single cell, there are over 10 million ribosomes. That's crazy. And now, poliovirus. Hey, if you have polio and you're watching this video, sorry in advance. Luckily, none of my viewers have polio because I'm a polyglot. It's my saying, bro. Okay, so an incredibly contagious virus that causes widespread paralysis in children through much of the 20th century. Yeah. So it's 30 nanometers tall. How do they measure the size? Like the height. You check a microscope and something like that. So chicken pox, oh my goodness, I've had chicken pox before. It's very painful. A virus that has been infecting humans for thousands of years. Can you imagine? Causing blistering rash that lasts about 10 days. And those 10 days are like the craziest 10 days you ever experience in your life. For real, this chicken pox, it's crazy, bro. Just 200 nanometers tall. I wonder where it's actually goes to after the 10 days. Okay, so Mimi virus. But why too many viruses, bro? One of the largest viruses ever discovered. It uses its fuzzy coat to trick amoeba into thinking it is food. Mitochondrium, an organelle that produces around 90% of energy that the cells need to function. The powerhouse of the cell. If you have science exam tomorrow, I hope this helps. And E. coli, one of the most studied and common organisms on Earth, thrives in lower intestines of humans and animals. 2 micrometers long. One of the most studied, steady. Red blood cell. In a healthy adult, over 20 trillion red blood cells flow through the body, forming a river that carries oxygen to every living cell. Did I hear 20 trillion? That's crazy. Mysobubulus shekel. Like, you say shekel like money, bro. Shekel. Mysobulus. I hope that's the correct pronunciation. The smallest known animal. It's a parasite that's most commonly found in freshwater fish. Wow. Hey, so if they ask you what's the smallest animal, it's not an ant, bro. It is a Myxobubulus shekel. It's 10 micrometers long. The first place, how do you know it was an animal? Scientists. Okay, a key part of the immune system, these cells fight infections, and a healthy adult produces about 100 billion white blood cells daily. It's crazy. I hope I produce more because I'm very healthy. Oh, and this is a neuron. Neurons that fire together, wire together. That's it. Neurons that wire together, fire together. Now maybe I'm doing something else. Okay, so there are over 80 billion neurons in the human brain, transmitting signals throughout the nervous system. So they are found in the brain. 80 billion of them. Amoeba. At first, I used to call it amoeba or amoeba, but it's amoeba. So one of the Earth's oldest life forms is a single cell that can move, hunt, eat, and reproduce entirely on its own. Yeah. And what's this? Also known as water bears, they are microscopic animals capable of enduring extreme heat, cold, and vacuum of space. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That's one. Yeah, I don't remember the story, but it was found in space, bro. Maybe it was on the space shuttle. Yeah, it survived. So some wonderful eggs, survival creatures. Just thank God they are not big. It's called a tardigrade sea snail. So moving at speed of just fewer inches per minute every minute. Sea snails have been on Earth for over 500 million years. Hey, this one is 0.04 inches tall. And this is a dark weed. Wow. Barely the size of a pinhead. Wow, so if this is barely the size of a pinhead, then this one, I don't know if I can actually see it. But let's see. They're saying that Limna minor is one of the smallest flowering plants, forming bright green mats that drifts across water. It's a ladybug, a small spotted beetle. Oh, I didn't know there were beetles. That eat garden pest and is loved by farmers. Oh, the western pygmy blue, one of Earth's smallest butterflies. It thrives in hot, dry environments like deserts and salt marshes. Kudos, nigga. Now the bumblebee, flapping with its wing up to 200 times per second. Like how fast? It's 200 times per second. Like this insect can reach up to speeds of 10 miles per hour. Still faster though. I'm faster than it. But 200 times per second is crazy. Like insane. Like 1 second is like how can you flap 200 times per second? Like wow, that's crazy. Now the nano chameleon. I've never heard of this before. So it's the smallest known reptile and it's about the size of a sunflower seed. Unlike its larger cousins, it cannot change color. Oh. When it's endangered, oh, they try to stay alive, bro. And the Antarctic krill. Hey, I know that this ones they make food for is it the whales, not all whales. I've forgotten their name. Never mind. One of the most abundant species on Earth with a total biomass of over 550 million tons in the Antarctic Ocean. Yeah, I'm sure these things will be tasty. Wow. Since like yeah, if you watch that penguin cartoon, you see that there are lots. Wow, look at it, 550 million. Wow, that's crazy. Wait, did they say it's the most abundant? One of the most abundant species on Earth. And they are not endangered. Okay? There are too many of them. Bumble hummingbird. Bee hummingbird. I've not heard of that. When I saw the bee, my brain thought some bumble. So, the smallest living bird, it builds its nest the size of a quarter. During its flight, it heartbeats 12,000 times per minute. And this is a house mouse, an extremely compressible rodent, able to squeeze its body and slip through the smallest hole smaller than a dime. That's crazy. I wonder if the bones also compress by themselves. Like, it's crazy, dude. And the Goliath beetle is also endangered. Oh, so sorry, guys. So it's a gentle giant and it's among the largest insects in the world. It can lift up to 850 times its own body weight. Hey, we need to study its. What do you need to study about it? I don't know. Wow. 850 times its own body weight is crazy. And the jerboa, yeah, if you watch wildlife documentaries, you know of this at all. It's a living rodent able to jump up to 10 feet in the air or 18 times its own height thanks to its strong hind legs. Is it hind or hind? It's probably hind or hind. Hind legs. 10 feet. Meaning this, wow, that's crazy. And a Goliath bird eater. Imagine a spider that eats birds. Well, I'm not scared of spiders, I'll kill it. Eh, so, despite their name, they rarely eat bird. Oh, they don't eat bird at all. They are the world's largest spiders and make a sharp hissing sound when threatened. Something like that. And the dwarf lantern shark. Wow. Earth's tiniest shark. I thought it was salmon actually. So it's found off the coast of Colombia and Venezuela and at over 1,000 feet deep. 1,000 feet deep. Why if this is the smallest shark? What makes it a shark? I don't know. Maybe it might be a shark. I don't know. And the human, so it's smaller than the human brain, and there's nothing to fear about this. About 60% of the human brain is fat, making the fattiest organ in the body. It consumes about 20% of your body's metabolic energy. 5.5 inches tall. Oh, not so small. And the Queen Alexandra bird wing. Imagine seeing a butterfly as long as 7 inches. Like, so wow. The world's largest butterfly. No wonder it's called a queen. And they are endangered due to natural and humans. The human causes, including their popularity among collectors. Yeah, sorry, bro. This is a banana. Oh, it does make a good size for comparison. Endangered Goliath frog. Look at the size compared to a cat. This is crazy. I think I've seen videos of this frog eating mice and hamsters here. Earth's largest frog. It can go up to 9 pounds. Oh, wow. And despite its light size, it doesn't croak like croak that sound since it lacks a vocal sac. This is a house cat, and you all know what a house cat is. I can tell me this is bigger than a house cat. 1 foot and wait. The house cat is 1 foot and 2 inches long. And Myganura. Okay, giant prehistoric. I didn't see that. It's prehistoric. It doesn't exist. Imagine seeing dragonfly as big as a house cat. That's crazy. Giant prehistoric dragonfly with a wingspan of up to 2.5 feet. The largest insect ever discovered. So this day I still wonder if these things are real. Eurasian eagle owl. One of the largest owls in the world, and it has no known natural predators, and its talon grip is as strong as a wolf's bite. Damn! Imagine this wolf grabs your arm, try to snap it, like crap. Eagle owl, and it's 2 feet and 2 inches tall. Wait, as strong as a wolf's bite. Wow. But it is 12 feet long, the king cobra. And the largest venomous snake, growing up to 12 feet long, its bite is deadly enough to kill an elephant. I really hate snakes. Hey, Bob. What's this? Velociraptor. Velociraptor. Okay, so Velociraptor. So yeah, Velociraptor. Smaller than usually depicted, the Velociraptor was actually only the size of a turkey. Okay. Oh, and a German Shepherd. Don't tell me a capybara is bigger than a German Shepherd. A large working dog known for its loyal. Yeah, they are very loyal. 2 feet and 4 inches tall. A capybara is okay, almost the same size. Almost the same size as a German Shepherd, but it's crazy. I didn't know they're this big. The world's largest rodent, and they can weigh up to 150 pounds and eat up to 8 pounds of grass a day, and they enjoy taking naps throughout the day. And this is the Rafflesia Arnold II. Also known as the corpse flower, it has a foul odor that smells like rotten flesh. And the largest flower in the world, also endangered. It smells like rotten flesh. And the Japanese spider crab, okay, its largest crab, it has a full leg span of up to 12 feet. And it's an omnivore that scavenges the deep sea floor. You eat 12 feet, full leg span. 12 feet. That's crazy, bro. 12 feet is insane. And that's like double my height. I'm not even 6 feet. Are you sure? Japanese. Wow. That's endangered. For the orangutan. So it's the largest arboreal animal, the mammal, and they have adapted relatively long arms as well as feet and hands suitable for grasping onto trees. Oh, are you endangered? I'm so sorry, man. Don't be endangered. Oh, so I thought it would be very big, man. Looking at this, it looks small. But this 12 feet, I still don't get it. Like 12 feet for the leg span is crazy. When the emperor penguin, and they are the largest of all penguins, and they are also the deepest diving birds on earth. They hold their breath for more than 20 minutes. What's this? Acropleural. One of the largest land invertebrates. It lived during the Carboniferous period when Earth's forests were steamy and oxygen rich. Look at this thing. Imagine it's like its hands. It's dead. Now the tiger is the largest cat in the world. Of course, tigers can take down prey several times their own size, and they move quietly thanks to their padded area. And this is a bear, grizzly bear. One of the strongest land animals, sorry, mammals. It can weigh over 600 pounds and yet still run faster than a human. 600 pounds, this big weight, like this big size, and still faster than a human being. So if this bear is chasing you, how will you survive? Like how will you run? And this one is the Glyptodon, the cousin of the armadillo. The Glyptodon weighed up to 4,400 pounds, was protected by a shell of 100 antelope. But he's a human, 5 feet 7 inches tall. Wow. So if this like the average height of a human, then I'm actually average human height. I'm 5'7". So I'm not very short. So the highly social, relatively hairless ape that was once nomadic hunter but has adapted to create websites. Oh, look at the description. Relatively hairless bipedal ape. Said we are. Why is this guy mewing? 57. Bipedal ape. Once a nomadic hunter-gatherer, but has adapted to create websites. That's crazy. And giant barrel sponge. He said, called the red book of the with its gigantic size and long life, this animal can live up to 2,000 years. That's crazy. 2,000 years. Nice. When an ostrich is 7 feet tall. Wow. A single stride from an ostrich can be up to 10 feet long. They are fast and their brains is only the size of a walnut. The Titanoboa. Okay, if you don't know of the Titanoboa, they used to live in the Amazon rainforest. It is the largest snake to ever live, and its body length could exceed up to 40 feet. And it was semi-aquatic with a diet consisting of mostly fish. 58 million years ago. It was this. Andrews. Wait, let me see. 42 feet long. That's crazy. This is the Andrews Sharashush. Giant hooves mammal. Andrews Sharashush is known almost entirely from a single skull discovered in Mongolia in 1923. So they only discovered the skull in 1923. Wow, this thing looks very big. 12 feet long tree. Oh, and a great white shark is 16 feet. Wow. They can chomp you to like make you smaller for digestion. So an apex predator that can swim up to the speed of 35 miles per hour and grow thousands of teeth to provide lifetime. Yeah, so they have several rows of teeth and they keep breaking and regrowing them throughout, and they have how do they call it, chiseled edges. So this is the lion's main jellyfish. They're saying it's Earth's largest jellyfish, and it has stinging tentacles that can grow more than 100 feet long. Is this thing still alive? Lion's main 100 feet is crazy. Like, and I used to capture fish and plankton. 100 feet. I have some doubts over here, but wow. And wait, and they are actually 7 feet bill. Okay, so the diameter of the bill. Oh, this is insane. Wow, the woolly mammoth. Sorry, guy. The giants of the last ice age, and their attacks would go over 12 feet long, and were used to dig through the snow in search of grass. African bush elephant, the largest living man animal, weighing up to 13,000 pounds, and their trunks are strong enough to uproot a tree. They are 10 feet tall. And the Megatherium, something. One question I always have: if all these animals are extinct, where were the elephants? Where were like the humans? Maybe there are some prehistoric human beings. I don't know about that. Where are the elephants? Where are the tigers? Like, what were they feeding on? This thing probably attacked this or those smaller animals around. Get a point. The giant, and why is that the elephants, giraffes, All those big creatures didn't also get extinct during those historic era, like everything that happened during that time. Now the Megatherium, a giant ground slug from the Pleistocene, and could weigh up to 9,000 pounds, believed to contribute. He said that it's believed humans contributed to its extinction. Humans, humans. That means that if humans didn't kill it, it would have been larger than an elephant. Ground slugs. Wow, it's actually nice though. And this is a Therizinosaurus, a herbivore dinosaur with three long claws and the largest of any animal recorded. Oh yeah, I think I've seen this the movie. And they're mainly used to pull branches. Wow. And a giraffe. And a giraffe is the tallest mammal here. It has about twice the blood pressure of a human to pump blood to up to its lung rate. That's understandable, very understandable. Now we have the T Rex or the Tyrannosaurus Rex, one of the largest land predators ever. It had teeth the size of a banana. Wow! It could run at a speed of 25 miles per hour. Teeth the size of a banana. So why is that? Like these animals going to extinct? I always wonder. Like when the giraffes around during that period. If not, then where did the giraffes come from? Like what's evidence? This is the Paracea bacterium. Like how do you name this like element? A massive hornless rhino that weighed up to 15 tons and lived during Oligocene epoch and one of the largest ever terrestrial mammals. Extinct 25 million years ago. 18 feet tall. Wow. 15 tons. 18 feet tall. Wow. The T-Rex was 13 feet tall. 8. Wow, it's crazy. And this is a Quetzalcoatlus, then believed to be the largest flying animal ever. It has a Pterosaurus that stalks small prey along rivers in the late Cretaceous period. 34 feet wingspan. Damn. Imagine their life, you could have been flying on them if you can get one. And this is the Sauropodosaurus, extinct 110 million years ago. One of the tallest animals to walk on Earth, and it had a neck 6 times longer than a giraffe, and ate half the top of Mount Mata in a day. Yeah, and a blue whale. Okay. I thought I would see an animal because I know that the blue whale is actually the largest ever animal ever recorded. Now, king of the animal kingdom is the largest animal to ever live. It can eat up to 40 million krill per day. 40 million krill per day. It was krill because it was during peak feeding season. Wow. Hyperion, 377 feet tall. Extremely tall. Discovered in California in 2006. Its redwood is the tallest living. Its exact location is kept secret. Wow. At the height of this, tallest living. That's like wow. Compared to Pandoclo. What looks like a forest, Pandoclo is actually a single organism with of 47,000 stems connected by a vast root. Single organism. Wow. 108 acres for a single organism. Single organism. This is crazy. Wow. Wow. But this actually shows me Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and sub. I'll see you in the next time.